Toyota cars that were once impossible to find are now collecting dust on dealer lots. And believe it or not, dealerships are getting desperate. For a brand that once prided itself on holding value and barely offering a dollar off MSRP, this is a serious red flag. Over the past month, I've been digging into why this is happening. I've visited lots, spoken with insiders, analyzed sales trends, and what I uncovered might just change how you look at Toyota. In this video, I'm revealing the 7 Toyota models that dealerships are struggling to sell, and more importantly, why. Some are pricing themselves out of the market. Others are losing trust. And by the end, I'll also show you 4 car brands that are quietly outperforming Toyota in reliability, resale value, and consumer satisfaction. What you learn today could save you thousands on your next car and help you avoid a regretful decision. Let's start with a shocker. The Toyota Tundra. Once a workhorse you could count on, it's now sitting on lots with dust gathering on the windshields. Why? Price is the biggest culprit. The Tundra used to be a value-driven, full-size truck for buyers who wanted rugged performance without luxury car prices. But now, a well-equipped version can run over $70,000. That puts it in direct competition with full-size luxury trucks from Ford, Ram, and GMC. On top of that, Toyota ditched the beloved V8 engine and replaced it with a turbocharged V6. While this might look good on a spec sheet for fuel economy, truck buyers aren't convinced. Many see it as a downgrade in long-term durability. Rows of unsold Tundras now sit across the country. Dealers are slashing prices by as much as $10,000 just to move units. And for a Toyota, that kind of discount was once unheard of. If a truck needs that much help to sell, maybe it's not worth the price at all. Next up is the midsize king that lost its crown, the Toyota Tacoma. For years, it was the go-to choice for reliability and simplicity, but now it's barely recognizable. Toyota jacked up prices, cut base trims, and loaded dealership lots with expensive off-road models that cost nearly $60,000. What made things worse? Toyota shifted Tacoma production to Mexico, a move that should have cut costs, but instead of passing savings on to buyers, they raised prices. Entry-level trims are hard to find. Dealers push higher-end versions filled with features many buyers never asked for. Then come the markup games, protection packages, extended warranties, and unnecessary add-ons that inflate the final price by thousands. The result? Loyal Tacoma buyers are walking away. Many are holding onto their old trucks or switching to the Nissan Frontier or Chevy Colorado, cheaper trucks with similar performance. Now, let's talk about the much-hyped return of the Toyota Land Cruiser. After years away, Toyota promised a more affordable Land Cruiser. But instead of excitement, buyers are scratching their heads. Starting at nearly $60,000, this isn't the bargain many expected. And worse, gone is the legendary V8. In its place, a turbocharged 4-cylinder. For a vehicle known for tackling Africa and the Australian outback, that's a serious downgrade. Longtime fans feel betrayed. Many are opting for used V8 Land Cruisers instead. Vehicles that hold value better, perform better, and arguably offer more of the rugged DNA people actually want. It's one of the few cases where a 15-year-old version is considered more desirable than the new one. That's not a good look for a brand built on reliability and adventure. And then there's the Toyota Sequoia. This massive SUV now starts around $80,000, but fails to deliver the luxury experience buyers expect at that price point. It costs more than a Chevy Tahoe or Ford Expedition, but lacks the premium feel of a Lincoln Navigator or Cadillac Escalade. Toyota went all in on a hybrid V6 powertrain here too, which alienated buyers who still prefer V8 simplicity. And while it offers solid features, the Sequoia's interior design and ride quality don't match the price tag. Third-row comfort suffers due to its rigid suspension setup, and many buyers report the ride feels rougher than competitors. Dealerships are responding with lease deals, discounts, and aggressive financing, clear signs of a model that missed its target. Now let's address the biggest identity crisis in Toyota's lineup, the Crown. This high-riding sedan SUV hybrid replaced the Avalon, but nobody's really sure who it's for. Sedan fans think it looks like an SUV. SUV fans say it's too impractical. It sits awkwardly in between categories and offers neither the utility of a crossover nor the comfort of a true luxury sedan. Starting above $40,000 and climbing past $50,000 in higher trims, the Crown is priced against established luxury brands like Audi, BMW, and Acura, but offers less performance, less refinement, and a confusing design. And with the Camry Hybrid doing almost everything the Crown does for $10K less, buyers just aren't convinced. It's no surprise that Crowns are sitting unsold across the country. Now we come to Toyota's much-hyped electric vehicle, the BZ4X. In a world racing toward EVs, this was Toyota's big play, but it flopped. With a lackluster 250-mile range, slow charging times, and limited charging infrastructure, the BZ4X feels like it's 3 years behind. At $43,000, it competes with EVs like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Tesla Model Y, and Mustang Mach-E, all of which offer more range, better tech, and faster charging. Even loyal Toyota buyers are skeptical. Resale value on the BZ4X is poor, with used versions selling far below MSRP. Toyota's hybrid dominance didn't carry over to EVs, and the BZ4X is proof. And finally, the Supra. When Toyota revived this iconic nameplate, fans expected a purebred Japanese sports car. Instead, they got a BMW in disguise. The GR Supra shares its engine, transmission, and interior components with the BMW Z4. Sure, it performs well, but it lacks the Toyota soul that made the original legendary. Enthusiasts feel let down, and at its price point, most buyers are turning to the Mustang GT, Corvette, or even used Porsche 911s. Worse, the Supra is depreciating faster than expected. It's a risky investment in a segment that demands authenticity, and Toyota missed the mark. So, what are your alternatives if you're not impressed with what Toyota's offering right now? Let's talk about 4 brands that are quietly outshining Toyota in key areas, starting with Subaru. The Forester and Crosstrek offer legendary all-wheel drive systems, simple engineering, and fewer long-term issues. Consumer Reports even ranks Subaru's powertrains as more durable than Toyota's in several segments. Mazda is another underdog that stepped up. The CX-5 and Mazda 3 are not only reliable, they're fun to drive and feel more upscale than their Toyota counterparts. J.D. Power's reliability rankings now consistently place Mazda near the top. And, of course, there's Honda. The Civic outperforms the Corolla in engine durability and transmission quality. The CR-V continues to rank higher than the RAV4 in long-term satisfaction. And Honda's VTEC system, engineered for efficiency and longevity, has proven itself time and time again. Lastly, don't overlook Lexus. Yes, it's Toyota's luxury arm, but Lexus models are built with tighter tolerances, higher quality materials, and fewer problems. The Lexus RX and ES outperform the Highlander and Camry in every major reliability study. So here's your takeaway. Toyota's name still holds weight, but blind loyalty isn't a good buying strategy. With prices rising and competitors catching up or surpassing them, it pays to do your homework. And here's a tip. If you are set on buying one of the Toyotas we talked about, time it right. End of month or end of quarter visits to dealerships often result in the best deals, as sales managers rush to hit quotas. This is when discounts go deeper and hidden incentives appear. I've spoken with former dealership managers who confirmed you can save an extra 5 to 10% just by showing up at the right time. Now that you know which Toyota models to avoid and which brands offer better value, the choice is yours. But one thing's certain, buying a car in 2025 requires more research than ever, and hopefully this video gave you the edge you need. If it did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below, letting me know which car you're thinking about buying next. I reply to every single one.